So, one issue I worry about is kind of the alignment or controllability of the AI models. And, I think in the long run, there's issues of, we have these very powerful models that are smarter than any human. How do we keep them kind of under human control? But I think the short-term version of that we're facing today is, as we look at these models, how do we make sure that they do things that people want them to do? If I'm an enterprise and I'm using these models, if I give them access to my enterprise data, how do I make sure they don't, vent that data, publicly, or just give access to it? How do I make sure that people can't use, for example, prompt injections to, compromise the security of the model? How do I handle privacy? And I think there are brand issues as well, right? Just to take not to pick on anyone in particular, but if I look at, the Grok model or something like that, right? That's an example of not handling this well, right? If I want to use a model in the enterprise, it's probably undesirable for that model to talk a lot about Hitler. It's probably undesirable. And so, I think we generally strive for that. We generally strive for the opposite of that. I think there's, lots of concerns about abuse of the model. Because our model is so good at code, a concern we've had for a while is that basically people will use the model to hack into things for cybercrime. And indeed, we recently shut down, we've been monitoring them, we were able to shut down very quickly. Someone, state actor, was trying to systematically use Claude to conduct ransomware attacks. Folks in North Korea were trying to use it for kind of employment scams to evade sanctions. So we track this stuff down, we shut it down really quickly, we're always really transparent about it. I worry